The rabbis teach us that the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed, the second temple and the first temple, because of sinas chinam, baseless hatred. So to eradicate sinas chinam in our lives, baseless hatred, and the foundation behind what we consider to be a basis for hatred, would be to refocus ourselves on our own self-esteem, on our own self-love, and appreciate who we are and what we can bring to the table. See, Tisha B'Av is also an opportunity. In order to connect greater with God, we need to connect greater with who we are, with our magnificence, with our strengths, with our uniqueness. We all have even identical twins don't have the same fingerprints. They don't have the same retina scans. We all have a unique spiritual DNA. We all bring something to the table. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. And in that uniqueness, our specialness is where our neshama, our soul, thrives. And when we tap into who we are, where we are, how we are, our potential, and we really get in touch with our greatness, that's when we're able to deflate the ego. See, people make a fundamental mistake about self-esteem and the ego and arrogance. They assume that somebody who is very arrogant is someone who likes themselves, and it's the opposite. Real self-esteem, real self-love, right, has nothing to do with arrogance. Arrogance is a manifestation of the ego. It's a compensation for our insecurities. So the more you love you, the less the ego exists. The ego only exists to compensate for what you don't want to face about yourself. But 100% self-love, right, means then that your ego is completely deflated, which means now you can focus on the other person, their pain, and their needs. Now, what is the path then to self-esteem? You could buy my books, which I encourage. You can look at my talks on Torah Anytime, which I also encourage. But at the end of the day, the path to self-esteem is through self-acceptance. See, self-acceptance means that you accept who you are, where you are, how you are. And that's the beginning of growth. If you put in the GPS that you want to go from Muncie to Lakewood, right? You put the address in to Lakewood, but the first thing the satellite is going to do is locate where you are, that you're in Muncie. If you refuse to accept where you are, who you are, the good, the bad, and the ugly, you'll never move forward. You're too busy ducking, defending, and dodging. So this Tisha B'Av, I have an opportunity to reconnect to God, and that comes vis-a-vis reconnecting to ourselves, to who we really are, right? We are a neshama, we are a soul, we are the spark of the infinite. Reconnect to that, to your majesty, to your greatness, and you can reconnect to your purpose and reconnect to God.